Inner court. Holy shit. Yeah, that's about how it feels like, how many I was facing in there. Am I gonna have to jump in the casket? Did say it was a funeral, and I'm sure it's mine, so... And Brown likes her. You must be alright. Brown likes you. So this is your new friend, huh? It's so filthy, but adorable. Oh yes, Jennifer. There will be an aristocrat club meeting after this. Today will be the most wonderful day. I hope you enjoy it. So, is this like a past event? Like, looking forward to the aristocrat club meeting. I feel like this is Jennifer's past. Jennifer found the funeral. The funeral. Yeah, neat. Once upon a time, a girl found a hole in the ground in the yard. The little people came out and told her the news. Today is the day of your funeral. If you don't like it, then you must sacrifice your friend. Who wants to be buried alive? So the girl did what she had to and buried her best friend. Well, I wouldn't want to be her best friend. Holy shit, did we kill the other little girl? Brown? Did we bury Brown? When the girl finished reading the storybook, the dreadful imps had all vanished. And even her dearest friend is nowhere to be found. Okay, then. It said there was an aristocrat club meeting, so I guess we'll go up the stairs and see about that. Then the girl thought she heard the cries of her friend calling for help. This time the girl was certain it was her friend, calling her from above. Oh fuck, I'm gonna get really sad, aren't I? It's not the girl's dear friend. What happened to him? Was he... Because of the frightening images in her head, the poor girl was a nervous wreck. Oh, thank God, it was just a doll. And this door's open now, so I can only assume we're going to the aristocrat club. Girl could hear her friend calling for help from behind the door. It was not the girl's dear friend this time either. Something terrible has happened to him. Because of the frightening images in her head, the poor girl was a nervous wreck. Okay then. Someone tells me he's going to be in here and I'm not going to like this. This month's gift, Filthy Brown. Okay, I already don't like it. Somebody erase this from my memory right fucking now. Like, anytime an animal dies in a damn game, it just makes me sad. Is this one a doll too? That doesn't look like the prince dude. That looks like the best friend girl's outfit. And it is.
Your friend is in the bag. It's too late now.
Oh. God damn. Did they really just kill Brown in spite of her? Like, all to bully her? Oh, shit. It's little Jennifer.
Give me back my friend!
Huh.
Liar! Go away! Just go away! I'll never forgive you. Not ever! And as for the rest of you, how could you believe all those lies? Aristocrats! You're just the opposite. I hate you, and I hate you, and you! And I hate myself the very most for playing your stupid games and not having the strength to stand up to you. It's all just hideous.
I think that's the first time that girl received an ass whooping. Seems kind of deserved if they killed her dog. It's pretty fucked. Kudos to her, though. Like, 6v1, she's just like, bring it. I will kick all your asses if you try. December 1930. Stray Dog and the Lying Princess. Something tells me that's Jennifer's subtitle. The stray dog, though. If Brown's dead, then who's the stray dog? That's the real question. Also, the thing on the wall in the beginning said something about the stray dog giving candy and stuff. I don't think that would be Brown. Stray Dog and the Lying Princess. Once upon a time, there was a little girl who told lies. She liked to scare the other girls by screaming, "Stray dog is coming! Stray dog is coming!" But soon, everyone stopped being scared. They hated the way that she lied. One day, the girl came home screaming, "Stray dog is coming, really?" Everyone thought it was just another lie. Except this time, it was no lie at all, and so they were all gobbled up. The end. Well then. Sounds like we have a situation on our hands. Including a stray dog. And we've lost our dog, so... kind of sucks. So I guess this chapter is just entirely done without Brown? Who the fuck's laughing? What are you laughing at? Unless they were in the toilet. No, they're just laughing out the door.
Really? How, Chad?
Do you have anything to say to me? Probably not. What about you, oh crying one? You're so damn tiny. But your curtsy game is on point compared to Amanda's. Pretty bomb-ass thunder effects.
Jennifer, over here.
Why are you being so goddamn creepy? Get away from that door. None of that. Okay then, well I'm just gonna go in this door and you stay right there. We're gonna see where this goes. What the fuck? Okay, I guess we're going to the dormitory now? Hold on to that thought. Oh, I can't get around him to get that shining thing. This girl does realize you don't need to lift a leg to curtsy, right? Looks like she's trying to do like shoot the duck. Like on quad skates. Jennifer found lollipop. Lollipop. Oh. I was not expecting to see you coming out of the darkness, but here we are. Okay then.
Greetings. Princess, please forgive all that I've done. Greetings, Princess Jennifer. Thank you very much for coming to our new aristocrat club.
Greetings, Princess Jennifer. From now on, you'll be our new princess.
Now, Princess, please think up a new game.
Please lead us.
We are yours to command, Princess.
What the fuck is actually going on right now?
I don't know what to do. Look, it's Wendy. It's Wendy.
Is Wendy the little blonde girl that was Jennifer's like best friend or whatever? I think that's right. Who the hell is Joshua in all this then? What does this say? Stray dog legend, that is just Wendy's lie. Oh wait, is Wendy the... Wait, is Wendy the lying princess then? We haven't really ever seen Wendy, except for like in the sick bay. Where was that scream at? It's gonna be like in the inner courtyard? Oh shit, there was something on the ground there. Hang on. Shortbread. Nice. Where's the screaming coming from, though? Maybe it's in the hall? They were looking outside when they said Wendy. Whoa, hey, whoa. Was that man just growling like a dog? What the fuck? Hold up. Is that Wendy? Like, she's the prince? What in the actual fuck am I playing right now? just gets more confusing. Okay, he has a gigantic fucking hitbox. Like, everywhere around him. What is this fight? I'm fighting a man that thinks he's a dog. This is so fucking weird. So, this dude was the stray dog all along, I guess? I mean, it's a little weird, but not the weirdest thing I've seen in this game. Still think that goes to the mermaid. Okay, he's stuck inside me. I'm stuck inside him. Whichever one of those two things. I can't tell if it's just the lighting on his boxers or he literally shit himself. It's kind of up in the air at this point. Honestly, I would think that there would be a boss that would literally shit themselves in this game. It wouldn't surprise me if there was. Oh shit, Brown's back. Where you been? Oop. You know, it's really weird. I think he's using like the exact same like rig as Brown. Ow. Oop. And he's down. Hey, what are you staring at? I'm coming for your ass. Get your ass back here, girl. Because you wouldn't love me. Because you were so stubborn. I brought you here. Because you fell in love with Brown. Because you didn't realize it was me. I brought Stray Dog here. But I... Please, stop him with this. Only you and your beloved dog can stop him. I'm sorry. Okay, well, we just watched a kid get kidnapped. Jennifer found Gregory's gun. Gregory's gun. Oh, okay. Wait, does this only have a single bullet in it? There are beautiful engravings on it. What happens if I just fight him without the gun? Hold on. Wait. What if I use it? Didn't say it wasn't useful here. Hang on a second. Huh.
I'm sorry, Joshua.
Wait. What? What the fuck? How did he do that? Hang on. It was like he was begging. How did I make him do that? Hold up. Maybe I can make him do that again.
I'm sorry, Joshua.
Yeah, here. Hang on. I could do it.
I'm sorry, Joshua.
Oh, snap! Because he was gonna do it earlier. Oh, shit. That got dark.
Yes.
Huh. Did I just make the boss of the game literally Sudoku himself? Like, in actuality? Hold the fuck up. Wait. Did I do that right? She made it sound like we want to use the gun, but... Did I do that right? Or did I do that wrong? January 1930, once upon a time. But hold on. Could I just, like, equip the gun to use against him? Or did I do that right? Like, I don't know. Now I need to go back and see again. Like, replay that to see if I can actually just, like, use the gun. Because I'm curious. Oh, we're playing as little Jennifer now. Jennifer found once upon a time. Once upon a time. Oh, that's kind of adorable. It's not even any words, you just get to see the pictures. Huh. So it's like Jennifer was bound to her or something, and then Brown ended up saving her? This letter looks familiar. Yes, it's one of the secret letters that Wendy and I traded. 25th March from W to J. My dear Jennifer, there's nothing to fear. I will always be by your side. I will never betray you. We made an oath, remember? 25th July from W to J. My dear Jennifer, I'm so relieved that you are well again. Is that why I couldn't find you yesterday morning? It's no use trying to fool me. I can see right through your pranks. Anyway, thanks in advance. Tee. 24th August from W to J. Jennifer, thank you for introducing me to Brown, but such a filthy dog is not a good match for you and me. Just give it to Nicholas or something, and let's be content with just the two of us. 10th September from W to J. My stubborn Jennifer, is Brown that important to you? It's just a dog, a filthy animal. Please stop sharing your wonderful smile with that thing. Please smile only at me. 1st of October from W to J. Jennifer the Heartless. Why didn't you come? I waited and waited for you. Why can't I see you every morning? I think only of you. Are you avoiding me? Oh. Wendy. You were always so lonely. Poor, lonely Wendy. I wonder if my letters ever reached her. So the girl had some jealousy issues and Jennifer found the dog. But Wendy never wanted to get rid of Jennifer. Like, goddamn, the story in this game is just so great. If the combat were just a little better, this game would be fucking phenomenal. It's like my only problem. Because the story is just so weird, out there kind of shit. Do we want to go out the front? Like, where would Wendy be? Oh, well, there she is. Oh, her hat blew away. Can I get that for you? No, guess not. Well, sorry for your hat. Damn, girl, you need to work on your curtsy game. So do you, Jennifer. Ain't even got like a proper angle or nothing. Just weak-ass curtsy. So, can I talk to her now, or are we just gonna repeat that scene? Oh, that adorable little wave. I have no idea where I'm going, but I'm going there. Wendy seems like she has that psycho killer type energy. Oh, sorry for you, gotta go this way. Actually, maybe we need to go where we found Brown's collar in the beginning. Maybe this is like the incident and why the collar was there in the first place. Because Wendy's getting jealous of the dog, so maybe if we go find or go to the shack with Brown's collar, something will happen. Because it doesn't make a whole lot of sense as to why that collar would be there in the beginning anyways. Oh, I hear like a puppy. I'm coming, Brown! Just hold on, pupper. I am here. I will not leave you. You sound so adorable. Please wait for me. I'll be there. Rickety shit. Oh, it's Puppy Brown. Look at him, he's so cute. You have no right to be that adorable. It's one of the bucket nights. Wait, what am I writing? My dear friend, I never want to lose you again. Oh, but, well, shit. Everlasting true love, I am yours. Huh. So that's the significance of the bucket nights. Oh, he's just adorable. Cute little pupper. Guess he didn't like the collar. I'll protect you. Forever and ever, until I die. What?
Say where is my shame when I call your name. So please don't set me free.
Did anyone else just get really confused?
As can be.
Just me? Okay, well. That was an ending. What? I have no idea what just happened. Was that like the... What? What the fuck just happened? I feel like I just got my brain broken or something. Like, what happened? I don't even think I was ready for that ending. Like, I don't even know what to think. Like, what? Was that like one of the endings, or like what happened? Okay. I mean, it wasn't bad. Like, I just wasn't prepared at all for that ending. It was really weird. Yeah, I don't really know what to think of the story. But, yeah. Huh. I feel like I missed a lot of story pages or something in this game because this story is just odd as fuck. Like, a love suicide. I think they forgot an I in that. Yeah, I mean, this game isn't bad. I mean, I don't really know what to think on some things on occasions, but honestly, the only thing that I don't like is the combat. Like, the story was batshit insane, but it wasn't bad. It's got a really interesting, like, hard to tell story about Jennifer just being like a lowly bullied kid. Like, all of the subject is honestly pretty hard to get through. I mean, it's kind of a tough subject. Like, I'm pretty sure that there's also love interest, like between, well, I mean, it's obvious that there's love interest between the blonde, nerdy girl and the redhead, but like, I don't know, that still leaves a bunch of questions, like, what exactly happened here? Why is there an airship? Why is there an orphanage? Like, what happens between the two things? Did I get like a bad ending? Like, what happened? I really don't know what to think here. Like, I get the jealousy that Wendy had and all of that. And I get, you know, Brown existing, being a puppy. Wait, Key, the end shaped like a four-leafed clover. What? What? Huh. Is that like an extra items kind of room, or what is that? Okay, well, I guess it's an extra items kind of thing. But yeah, the whole game isn't bad. Like, story-wise, I thought it was pretty good. I liked the story. It was weird. But hey, that's like a Japan thing. That's like Japan's specialty is fucking just weirdness. So I didn't go in not expecting some weird shit. Honestly, the only downside to this game is the combat, which is kind of bad because, you know, combat's a pretty big thing with survival horror a lot of the time. I mean, not just so much combat itself, but there's also evasion. The two kind of go hand in hand in survival combat or survival horrors. The problem is that this game just has a lot of shit that just compounds and just builds on top of each other to make combat feel absolutely horrible. Like, I don't really have a problem in the fact that combat can be that way. The bigger problem is that it just has all of these tiny little things that if they were tweaked, the game would be a lot better. But near the end, it started feeling really bad, and the issues became glaring. Like, in all honesty, the combat probably dragged the game down quite a bit for fun. I'd say overall, I'd give it like a 6.5, 7. Like, story-wise, it was really good, but near the end, I just started to not have a whole lot of fun. The combat just... It really deteriorates whenever you have to deal with a lot of enemies. Like, and sometimes you don't have a choice. You're locked in the room with them, so you just have to deal with them. Compound the fact that there's shitloads of iframes for enemies. You have to sit there waiting for, like, even solo enemies. You have, like, a really short hit stun and can be stun locked. Your weapons are kind of so-so with their combo ability, because by the time you're doing your third really long wind-up swing, something's probably going to beat your ass and it'll cancel it, which kind of sucks. If anything, if there was an iframe that Jennifer had, it should be on that third combo swing just so she can get it off and it actually is useful. As for positives of combat, I mean, enemy variety was kind of interesting, though they could have done with less of the lowly imps and more of like the giant bird design, the pig design, that sort of stuff, given more variety to the enemies. It wasn't bad, but it could have done with more, because after a while, most of the things just felt like the same enemy with a different mask, which I guess you could say was changing the enemies. I don't really know if it was entirely, but I mean, everything just felt like the same enemy with a different mask and maybe a different weapon, but it didn't really feel the greatest. There were some enemies I would just take out or avoid entirely. The fish enemies, they were literally nothing but annoying. The ones that flop on the ground. I mean, yeah, I laughed at them and they were funny, but they were just a pain in the ass. I would probably just take them out. Pig enemies were fine. They had the clothesline attack and then a low sweep, whatever. They were cool. The goats, I honestly really couldn't tell you a whole lot of what they did special except laugh, which was weird. Normal imps, fine. Big Bird could have used a little work, like on its hitbox for its drinking water attack or whatever the hell you want to call it, the peck. The little birds were a little bit better, but that's just because they didn't have a neck that stretched across the room. Honestly, not a whole lot else. I mean, a lot of the enemies are pretty same-ish for the imps. Like the rats, the rabbits, the baghead kids, all of them are basically the same, pretty much. So, comparatively to the other enemies, pretty much everything applies to them. As for the ground stomp, it would have went a long way to actually make the ground stomp good for combat. So I would have probably tweaked that a bit to where it was either like an insta-kill if you happen to hit an enemy on the ground, or just make its hitbox not completely fucking trash. Like, it felt terrible to actually hit enemies on the ground with the stomp, because Jennifer could not hit enemies on the ground with the stomp, like, at all. It was fucking bad. Story-wise, loved it, like I said. Overall, just general what the fuckery or survival horror-esque. It was pretty good. I mean, it made me very, very fucking uncomfortable at points. Like, the dude checking out the redhead in the mermaid chapter, that was a highlight for just, please, make it stop. Like, it's not necessarily the usual horror, where, you know, it's just something spooky's chasing you, or something is in the house with you, that sort of stuff. But for just general, like, actual real life horror that can happen, it was fucking awful. like in a good way. Like, you know, shit like this probably happens out there. There are people that are being, like, taken advantage of, bullied, abused, that sort of stuff. And that fucking headmaster guy, whenever he was checking out that girl, like, in the weirdest way possible, just kind of sent, like, it basically made me want to go throw up. It was weird. Like, it felt like something was really just terrible that was happening right in front of my face. And it made me very uncomfortable. That sort of thing. The mermaid fight in that section as well, also very fucking weird and very uncomfortable. Just broken-legged, roped up, gill slits, like all of that shit while she's throwing up all over the room. Very what the fuckery. Like, a lot of things in this game were just like, what in the actual hell is happening? Like, it was just so weird. Like, I can see why this game might be controversial if you don't really pay attention to it, but it's not like it's just children being abused to be abused or bullying or anything like that. It's literally Jennifer stands up to her bullies in the end for essentially killing her friend. Like, Brown was her friend and Wendy ended up actually killing him. At least that was how it went before the ending, and then at the ending it was like Wendy didn't kill him because Jennifer keeps him in the shed, gives him the collar and all of that. I don't really know. That's the only thing about this game is I feel like I missed some story beats along the way, or some papers or something to indicate that shit happened. Like, I assume the airship happened in our past because it said that we were going there, and then it said it was lost. Like, it just disappeared. So, if I had to take a guess as to what happened, we were doing the Aristocrat Club stuff, and they said that the orphanage was going to be on the maiden voyage. That makes sense. So, what I think probably happened in the turn of events, and this is just theory, so anyone can correct me if I'm wrong. What I think happened is the orphans were on the airship, like, yada yada, that's fine. Something happened on that airship to where either most of them died, crashed, something terrible happened on that airship to where they just up and vanished essentially, or it crashed or something, because Jennifer is the only one to be an adult in the entire game, whereas everyone else is stuck as a child. So I think what probably happened is that Jennifer had this really, really fucked up, tragic kind of past. She's going through some shit, reliving it, whatever have you. It starts on the airship where everyone just essentially like dies or something, or they get lost or something else. And then there's Gregory coming along, maybe killing the kids or something on the airship. I don't really know exactly. Like, it's kind of weird because we found the paper with Gregory in the beginning where it said that he was supposedly a murderer at the orphanage, but he was on the airship, so, like, it's kind of hard to think about it, because the paper states that Gregory was essentially a murder-suicide at the orphanage. Like, clear-cut, in newspaper print kind of thing. But then, it said something like the airship just, like, disappeared or something on its maiden voyage to India, so like something had to happen here to where Jennifer was like the only survivor, is my guess. What exactly that is, I don't know. But Jennifer is like the only one to reach adulthood because she's the only one that's actually an adult in the game. If I had to take a guess, like there's some kind of symbolism there. Everyone else sees her as a little girl, like she was, and eventually does become. But in actuality, she's damn near an adult or late teens or an adult even. I don't really know. It's never really clearly stated. Like, I would assume Jennifer is probably like college age, but I don't know exactly what happened. It's just like a tragic story where somebody killed somebody or some terrible accident happened and all of the orphans ended up dying. The maid ended up dying. The headmaster ended up dying. Gregory ended up dying, but Jennifer lived. Like, I don't know what exactly happened for that turn of events to happen. I also probably will do the other ending. I'll probably put that before all of this ranting shit, but I do want to see if there's another ending where if I can use the gun on Gregory to just like shoot him instead of handing it to him, because I feel like maybe there was something else going on there. But I'll see that shortly after this. But yeah, honestly, the game is like a 6.5 or a 7. Combat really weighs it down, and with combat being a big thing for survival horrors, it got kind of bad near the ending. It was okay in the beginning. There's no like rose-colored glasses or anything. I mean, it was still the same in the beginning. It's just there were less enemies to deal with, so the issues weren't as apparent. But once you get to the later chapters, the issues start to become really, really apparent. Like, they should have dialed back the iframes. They should have given Jennifer like more hit stun / iframes, like to compare to the enemies. The hitboxes need a little tweaking, and the ground stomp was fucking trash. Like, that's basically it. And the combo system was kind of worthless after you start dealing with more enemies that will essentially hit you out of it every single time you try and use it. Like, other than that, I mean, they give you plenty of healing items, they give you plenty of weapon selection, so you can kind of do with whatever. I would assume there's also like guns or something in the game, but I never got any except for Gregory's. I don't really know. Like, I would assume there's probably guns or something. And I don't know, never found it. The whole finding thing with Brown I thought was kind of interesting, although half the time he didn't really find jack shit for health items or anything. I would have figured he would probably have more, but they also shit out health items so much that it's not really an issue. There are a few points in the game where they could have led a bit better. Like, most of the game is pretty good with kind of pointing stuff out, where you need to go, all of this stuff. But there were some times where it was just like a dead zone of information. Like, probably the biggest one was Amanda's section, where you're looking for her and then she just vanishes after you discover that you need the bear. And there was a point where I looked in her box to see, like, you know, what was in there, and she stopped me. But then I never really thought about it again. So I guess you could say it's more on me, but the Bucket Knight didn't really help in the fact that he's like, you're looking for Amanda, so find her. And then Amanda's just like gone. So then you can check in that sewing kit again, and then the bear tail drops out. But there was so much stuff, like, so much going on, that I was running around trying to find stuff that I couldn't find the damn bear tail because nothing really pointed to it other than Amanda having a kind of freak reaction whenever I tried to look in the sewing kit. But she also did that whenever I tried to look in the diary thing too, which I never did open, so I don't know what the hell that's all about. But whenever I tried to look in the diary case too, I literally couldn't get in it. Like, I feel like there's so many little snippets of story that I'm missing that would probably explain the story in better detail. but I just don't know exactly where I was looking or what I was looking for because, again, first playthrough. But maybe I'll like look around more whenever, and if I play it again, I don't know. The combat's very, very sluggish to me, so I may play it like again just to see what the 4-leaf clover key does, or maybe more story or something like that. But honestly, the game is just very, very lackluster whenever it comes to all of the just combat. Like, story's good. Story was good. Designs were good. I loved all the bosses in this. They were fucking weird, but that doesn't detract from the fact that they were good. Like, they were just weird but good designs. Like, I fought a man that thought he was a fucking dog. I fought a mermaid hanging from the ceiling. I fought a dude that was literally tied up, like looked like he was being fucking straitjacketed by ropes. Like, they're weird. All the boss designs are weird as fuck, but I liked them. Like, I really liked them. They were good. Like, the whole story with the aristocrat club, loved it. The whole red crayons, like the whole section where Jennifer just is covered in doodles from crayon drawings and shit. Like, all of it had potential to be a really, really, really good game. The problem is just the combat. Like, that is the one thing that drags it down. And whenever you're playing survival horror and the combat's pretty terrible, then you got a problem. Like, in survival horror, yeah, you can avoid combat a lot of the time. In this game, it forces it on you a lot of the time, or it gives you a cheap hit. Like, you'll get stuck in enemies, you'll get hitboxed to shit, you'll get locked in rooms, you'll have enemies that are just like fucking hitting you from across the room. All of this stuff. It feels really bad to just be comboed to death multiple times. Like, that's about the gist of this game is, if you don't like stun lock, and a lot of people don't, it'll probably piss you off a time or two. Like, you'll get surrounded at points, and there is not a damn thing you can do. Unless Jennifer gets lucky and you somehow find the window to run away. And if you're low on health, you're not running away. Like, it could get pretty bad. Honestly, yeah, I mean, it was okay. Like, it wasn't the best. I'm not going to lie and say it was really, really good. Like, it was just okay. Like, it was average. It was a good story experience, lackluster combat experience. Like, that's pretty much put a fork in it, it's done. That sort of thing. But yeah, that'll be the end of Rule of Rose. I'm probably actually going to play through and get that other or see if there's another ending, if I can just like shoot Gregory with the gun or not. And if I do, well, that'll be before this part, so I'll put that there instead. But this will be the end of Rule of Rose. Next, who knows? I'm kind of up in the air between a few games, but we'll see how it goes in the next day or two. So, other than that, let me know what you guys think, and have a good one. And he's down. This time. Now, instead of using the gun when he begs for it, I just need to shoot his ass. See if that changes anything. Mainly because I'm curious. I gotta know. Because you never know, it might just change something. Because you wouldn't love me. Because you were so stubborn. I brought you here. It was Wendy all along! Wait, I already knew that. Because you fell in love with Brown. Because you didn't realize it was me. I brought Stray Dog here. But I... Please, stop him with this. Only you and your beloved dog can stop him now. I'm sorry. Yoink! Did he just like gently set her inside the door or something? There was like no scream or anything. Like what happened to her? Let's go, motherfucker. Me and you, let's go. No, don't. Damn it. I wanted to equip, not use. Anyways, equip. No, don't examine. I don't fucking care. I know it's a gun.
I'm sorry, Joshua.
Wait, what? I guess it only had a bullet. Well, old-fashioned way it is. Let's see what happens if we just beat his ass.
I'm sorry, Joshua.
I'm not.
I'm sorry, Joshua.
Don't worry, me and my beloved dog, who is currently on the ground, will kick this guy's ass.
I'm sorry, Joshua.
He has iframes while he begs. Okay, let's see what happens. And that is how the girl wound up all alone again. She couldn't keep her promise, nor did she save anyone. What a pitiful, unlucky girl. Okay, that just left me even more confused. Fuck that. Done with this shit. Everyone have a good night.